one of the worst things to happen in the modern world is the normalization of betting and gambling. You'd think I'd erase that early mistake, but I don't believe in doing that. Hi, I'm Nick. This is 10 Minutes with Nick. And why am I talking about this today? Well, because we're about to take a break from a weekend of football before the Super Bowl. And during the Super Bowl, I guarantee you there's going to be about 12 commercials advertising different sports gambling books. Why is this so bad? Because study after 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 real life lived experiences shows that gambling is not only addictive, but it is absolutely crushing to people who are addicted to it. Let's compare it to a couple of things, and we're not doing a scientific comparison. We're doing kind of a common sense comparison. Okay. If you are addicted to cigarettes, and many people are, it's not a good habit, but it's a pretty common habit among many people. If you are addicted to cigarettes, there is a much higher chance that you're going to die of lung cancer, throat cancer, whatever. A much higher chance. But we all know somebody who smoked 10 packs of, I'm exaggerating a little, but we all know somebody who smoked 10 packs of cigarettes a day for their entire life and made it to the ripe old age of like 87 and died of just natural causes. And natural causes is just sort of a blanket term we use for somebody got old. We don't like that term, but we do use it because it just implies that somebody technically speaking, I know somebody who died of natural causes much younger. Completely natural causes. They were just, I can't talk about this. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my composure. Excuse me. The person was very close to me, as you can tell. Back to what I was saying. The likelihood that you will die of those things increases. If you are addicted to gambling, the likelihood that you will lose your shirt is basically 100%. It's essentially 100%. Because nobody... Oh, there's a helpline. You can call a helpline if you're addicted to gambling. 1-800, yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Sure, whatever. There's Gamblers Anonymous. Sure, okay, whatever. But the casinos don't want you to, don't give you that. You know why? Because a gambling addict is a great customer. A gambling addict is a great customer. At least when you go to buy a cigarette, the Nicorette stuff is sitting right next to it. And yeah, Nicorette's another product, right? Like somebody's profiting off that. But you know what? At least a solution is sitting next to the cigarette. At least something that helps you come off the cigarette is sitting next to the cigarette. And it's not advertised anymore. Like, you don't have sports figures advertising cigarettes anymore. They're not allowed to do that. There's a restriction because we know how dangerous cigarettes are. We know exactly how dangerous gambling is. Look, plenty of people gamble and it's not an issue, right? Like, you go to Vegas with the boys, you lay a little bit of money down on the table, it's fine, whatever. And plenty of people gamble on sports and it's not a problem. The problem is for the people for whom it is a problem, and it's a large number of people. We're normalizing it into a society of people and pushing the age down younger and younger. You have to be 18 plus to gamble. Oh, yeah. Like a 14-year-old can't figure out how to develop a fake birthday age. Okay. Or use their parents' account, or ask their parents to set up an account for them so that they can gamble, right? Oh, they're only betting $5 at a time. The likelihood that you become addicted to something increases when you start using it at a younger and younger age because you're less developed. And we are completely normalizing it. We're just completely normalizing throwing your money away on stuff. And somebody will say, like, well, you're paying money for entertainment. Isn't that the same as going to Disney World? No, it's not the same as going to Disney World. You know why? Yeah, at Disney World, you're paying your money. You have no expectation of getting that money back. What you get addicted to in gambling is not the fact that you're just giving up your money, right? You're not paying for entertainment. You're addicted to the fact, you're addicted to the idea that you're going to get your money back tenfold, that you're going to win this massive pot and become a millionaire off of just one bet. You're not. You're not. And frankly, the normalization of this idea that somehow gambling should just be frankly a widely used form of entertainment, nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. The reason gambling is out there and what gambling sells is this idea. Like every commercial, watch any DraftKings sportsbook commercial, and the idea they're selling is that you're going to win all this money. You're not. You're going to lose. 90% of the time, you're going to lose. That is how that sportsbook makes money. It makes money profiting off the idea that you think you're going to win. Honestly, it's the same way gyms make money. Gyms make money by promising you you're going to have all of these instantaneous results, and then you never use the membership because you get discouraged. It's why you need a good trainer when you go to the gym, but there's no trainers in gambling. There's no such thing as a trainer in gambling to guide you, to help you, to say to you, maybe you don't want to make that bet. Maybe betting that plus 3,000 bet with your mortgage payment for next month, maybe that's a bad idea. And that's where we start to look with gambling, right? Normal forms of entertainment, going to Disney World, going to see a show, whatever, you know in the back of your mind, the return on your investment in that entertainment is the fact that you're going into the park, you're eating a nice dinner, you're seeing that movie. That's the normal form, that's the investment that you know. And so you know you're not going to get your money back. You know it's not the money you're getting back, it's the experience. In gambling, you put that money down, and everybody and their brother can tell me that, oh, I just do it for the fun. You put your money down because you think you're going to get it back. You're looking at those odds and you're saying to yourself, oh, I think I can get this back. Should it be shadowy and run by the mob? No. Should it be should it be this huge, massive, increasing mode of entertainment that is just essentially sucking people dry? Absolutely not. There's a middle ground in here someplace. Somewhere. Anywhere beyond advertising to advertising in all of the major sports. And not only advertising in all of the major sports, but specifically targeting those advertisements with the celebrities, sports figures, that are most likely to target 12 to 18-year-olds. Why are we doing this? And the only reason we're doing this is because of the lobbyists for the gambling companies, the sports books, because it makes a ton of money for the leagues. Ton of money. They absolutely get a cutback on those, and whether it's disclosed or not. And the government's in favor of it because so long as they legalize it, these states can get the tax dollars off it. Guys, it drives me nuts. You can't open a social media page without DraftKings popping up, and that's another issue. They advertise on social media. And I don't think they're very discriminatory. There was just a whole meeting in Congress about how social media companies need to do more to protect kids. I don't even know that they're talking about this. If you like sports, and go figure, young men, young women, 12 to 18, probably like sports, DraftKings advertising is going to pop up in front of them at some point. What's DraftKings? Go search it. Oh, this looks like fun. Mom and Dad, can I make an account? Maybe parents already have an account. They're getting them younger and younger and younger. I don't know about you. I love going to Vegas as much as the next guy and spending a little money. A little. And just assuming it's gone. But there's a reason I don't there's a reason I don't use the sports books. I thought about it once and I'm just like, I I can't justify it. Just leagues, just be better. Like, if you're going to do this stuff, I don't know, find another way to do it. I get that you want to do it. You have every right in the world to make money. Government, you have every right in the world to find a way to tax the hell out of it. You do it with everything else anyway. But do something better. Do something better. That's 10 minutes. That's a hell of a rant. I got no more time left on the clock. I'm running actually into overtime at this point. I'm Nick. This is 10 Minutes with Nick. Have a great day.